history written in miniature, inscribed in the cracked pavement, reverberating from every passing flatbed. Today every runny nose I see says America to me. We were outcasts, scum, the wretched debris of a hostile aging world. But we came here, we paved roads, we built industries, powerful institutions. Of course, along the way we exterminated untold indigenous cultures and enslaved generations of Africans. We basically stained our Star-Spangled Banner with a host of sins that can never be washed clean. But today, we're here to celebrate the glorious aspects of our past. A tribute to a nation of free people, the country that Whitman exalted. The genius of the United States is not best or most in its executives or legislators, nor in its ambassadors or authors, or colleges or churches, or parlors, nor even in its newspapers or inventors, but always most in the common people. I've never been so proud to be a Sicilian. I must go out now and fill my lungs with the deep, clean air of democracy. Eduardo, my friend.
Hello, Chris.
Something wrong?
Oh, I'm a little troubled. I've been reading up. And you know, like the Declaration of Independence, okay? It says, the government shall derive its just powers from the consent of the governed.
That's a pretty basic concept, majority rules.
Okay. Now, de Tocqueville says the greatest danger to the American Republic comes from the omnipotence of the majority.
Yeah, pretty interesting frog, that Alexis, huh?
Yeah, okay. Thoreau. Now, Thoreau says, any man more right than his neighbors constitutes a majority of one.
Civil disobedience, man's last refuge against the state.
So who's right?
Well, they all are.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. So who are you going to vote for?
Well, as an on-air personality, I pledge neutrality. You know, but an election is more of an abstract, non-competitive thing for me anyway.
Oh, why?
Well, Ed, the idea of an election is much more interesting to me than the election itself. You see, the act of voting is in itself the defining moment. You know what I mean?